Praise the Lord, everyone. Thank you for tuning in with Dr. Lesia the Preacha. I'm in Florida sitting outside in the sun. I love the sun. You know, I really believe that the sun helps with my depression. It's a part of my depression management. Is to make sure I have enough sun. And I'm a snowbird, so for the past at least, I would say after my first attempt, I've been escaping to the South ever since. And not even just the South, California. So I've lived in California, I've lived in Georgia, and now I'm in Florida. So it's just really those three main places, Georgia, California, Florida. So anyway, I'm just chilling outside my apartment. You know, it's just a little spot, nothing special, very affordable. you know, Housing in Florida, and I love it. And my niece lives in the next building. I live in one building, and she lives in another building next to me, and her kids. So it's nice to have family. And then you all have met Blue before. Blue is also my niece. And so I have family here and friends, a couple of friends, And I've been attending church as well, So I've been thinking a lot about Kobe Bryant's death. And it has stirred up a lot of emotion and questions. It has. That should be expected. It should be expected for people to have a lot of emotions and questions. That's what life and death does. Life stirs up a lot of emotion and questions. But death does the same thing. People that the deceased one hasn't heard from in years. Oh, those are my neighbors. They're not arguing. They're just really loud speaking people. They're just having conversation. It's very interesting. Different culture here than in Michigan, Because I used to be intimidated, like, oh my God, why is everyone yelling, But I had to learn they're not yelling. They're just in conversation in a loud way. Anyway, so I'll be honest. I know that there's a lot of people out there, men and women, who want us to only speak about the good things about Kobe, and I understand, but a person's life is their life. And when you're a public figure, your life is up for discussion. When you're a celebrity, and even individuals in your own hometown, your life and your death is up for discussion. The moment you're born, you're up for discussion, questions. And death does the same thing. It just does. I don't think any of us escape it. Not at all. I made a video about a week ago. It's Rest in Peace, Kobe. And that video was really for all the families you know, just expressing love, expressing sympathy, you know, it's just, again, the longer this lingers on, you know, the more emotion and more questions and debates that it steers up. So this is not it. This is just the beginning. And from what I understand on the news, it'll be weeks before he's even, you know, funeralized and all. So yep, so I'm just sitting on my porch thinking about, you know, all the people that are hurting. Kobe's death has stirred up a lot of emotion and questions. Each of us are questioning our own selves. I'm questioning what I believe. We all decide within ourselves what we believe may or may not have happened.
Hi, Miss Lisa.
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
Good.
I'm just doing a video. And so, speaking as a woman who was molested, I was a molested child. So, that's why this stirs up a lot of emotion. I loved Kobe. My kids, I raised my kids, you know, we were fans. I didn't discourage my kids to, you know, be fans or not. My kids even, I think, wore his jersey number. Yeah, one of my kids was number 24. So I raised a home of children, 4 children, and not that all 4 were Kobe fans. Like, you know, I think one of my sons was a LeBron James fan and whatever, you know. And my youngest son, oh yeah, he was the one that was the Kobe one. Oh my God, he was Kobe from birth, you know. And, but each of us in my family, we make up our own mind, you know, based on our own experiences in life, you know. So it is what it is. Hey, how are you?
On the camera.
And so, you know, it's an individual thing. It's an individual thing. And just because all these celebrities are on TV saying that, you know, just speaking positive only, coming from that spin, you know, in their hearts, they may feel different. They may get paid to say one thing. So don't be deceived by the celebrities. Okay? Because in their own homes, they may have a whole different viewpoint in private. You know. But I'm just a regular folk. And I make no judgment. I feel sorry for Kobe. I feel sorry for the girl. You know, I just feel sorry. I feel sorry for Vanessa. I feel sorry. You know, I feel sorry for all involved. What else can you feel? It hurts everybody. It just does. But not talking about the whole story is not the answer either. And it's not fair to shoot down people who are brave enough to go against the masses, to go against the grain, especially women. Especially women. And women with a voice are considered haters and, men haters or whatever. That's just not true. It's just not true. Are there some women out there who hate men? I guess. But it's not the norm. So I will speak more on this as time goes by, as the media prompt regular people, just prompt the world. As the media prompt the world, I'll speak more. But for right now, my heart goes out to Kobe, his entire family. I don't remember her name, but the girl that involved, her family, all the families that were on the helicopter that day. It's disturbing. I don't even know these people. These are celebrities to me. To a degree, celebrities are not like real people. You know what I mean? They're not real people. So when you hear all this controversy in their lives, it's, it's disturbing. Well, anyway, I'm just sitting on the porch talking, thinking about the whole Kobe situation and all the people getting in trouble because they're sharing their opinions. I just don't know if that's fair. None of us really know how to grieve this, Wow. Yeah. Not since like Michael Jackson. But we all loved Michael Jackson regardless to his court case. We still loved him. And that court case was always talked about. The comedians ate that up. You know what I'm saying? So, as shameful as it was, he still continued, and we all continue to enjoy his music. I see Kobe being no different. We all are going to continue to remember and talk about Kobe's greatness, but we're also going to talk about that rape accusation. Yeah. And please know that there is a huge difference between case being dismissed and a person actually being innocent or guilty. So we know the case was dismissed. For whatever reason, it was dismissed. But that does not indicate on that night in his heart if he's guilty or innocent. That's between he and the maker. And all we are left to do is talk about it. That's all we can do is talk. That's why we have so many talk shows. We have so many talk shows. I mean, I think I could be a pretty good talk show host, I think. I don't know. So, that's all I have to say. Thank you for allowing me to share my thoughts, my opinions. No reading today, just talking. All right, love you guys. And if you want to donate to my channel, my Cash App is $DrLesiaThePreacha, just like my YouTube channel says. And you can also follow me on Instagram as Dr. Lesia the Preacha. Okay, bye.